In the world of Chainsaw Man, a devil gets stronger the more you fear it. I know, it's a messed up power system that makes these devils extremely broken. However, this system also creates a certain hierarchy among the devils, and in this video, we're going to take a look at 10 of these frightening monsters who rule the Chainsaw Man universe thanks to their insane strength. But before we begin, tell me which devil scared you the most so far in the anime. Share your answers with me in the comments down below. And now, let's start the show! Our first Bakemono on this list is the Angel Devil. Never heard that one before, have you? You see, since the devils are born out of human fears, the Angel Devil is just a manifestation of the fear certain people have about heavenly angels. The unique reasoning behind his existence is probably the reason why he feels no hostility toward humans. Instead, he likes to spend his time hunting down his own evil brethren as a part of the Devil Hunter organization. And while he looks innocuous with that halo over his head, his abilities are downright horrifying. He can steal your lifespan with a single touch. He uses this stolen lifespan to create different kinds of weapons, which can get stronger the more lifespan he steals. One of his weapons is strong enough to even defeat the strongest devil on our list, although it does require 1,000 years of collected lifespan. Next up, we have the Crossbow Devil, who is another hybrid in the Chainsaw Man universe. Before you ask, hybrids are devils who live inside the bodies of their human partners. Our protagonist Denji is a hybrid himself. Now, what makes Crossbow Devil so strong is the fact that it resides inside the body of Devil Hunter Quan Chi. This mythical devil hunter is known for her incredible sword skills, and the ability to turn her arms into crossbows only makes her more lethal in combat. Her battle against Denji in an upcoming arc will give you an idea of why even Kishibe doesn't want to take on the Crossbow Devil. At number 8, we have the Blood Devil, who exists as Power in the series. I'm sure you guys already know that Power is a fiend, which means she's just a dead body under a devil's control, and the devil controlling her is no ordinary one. With its ability to manipulate blood even inside someone else's body, the Blood Devil can quite literally stop the blood flow in your body with a single stare. Her abilities are extremely broken, and the only thing that's keeping her in check is the fact that she's a fiend. You see, unlike hybrids, fiends aren't immortal, which means they can't get into unwinnable fights. This is exactly why Power ran off when the Katana Man was on the rampage. However, supply her enough blood, and you're gonna see the Horned Devil in all its might. Moving on, we have the Mighty Yoro, or the War Devil. Now, wars are a big fear for people in our world, but in the Chainsaw Man universe, wars aren't common whatsoever, which is exactly why Yoro isn't placed higher on the list. Thanks to a certain devil-eating portion of its body, the War Devil exists as a fiend, but even in its weakened form, it possesses some horrifying abilities. The War Devil can turn anything that belongs to it into a weapon. These things can be objects, but they can also be humans, fiends, or other devils. What's even more messed up is how its weapons get even stronger the more guilt it feels about creating them. These weapons can range from swords, spears, or even hand grenades created from the limbs or frickin' spinal cords of her unlucky victims. So yeah, you have plenty of reasons to be scared of this creepy bastard. At number 6, we have the Cosmos Devil, which also exists as a fiend called Cosmo in the Chainsaw Man manga. Now, to understand what makes this devil so dangerous, just imagine having knowledge of everything in the universe. Well, that ability is called Omniscience, and it's just as mind-breaking as it sounds. It's so overpowered that it even affects Cosmo, and her speech is reduced to the word Halloween. But the knowledge that makes her life miserable also makes her a scary opponent, as she can send you to a dimension that contains all this knowledge, leaving you in a catatonic state, uttering the word Halloween on repeat until you die. Now we're coming to the big boys, and our first entry is the Hell Devil, which originates from our fear of a fiery underworld. This creepy looking creature can send anyone to hell in exchange for usually a really high price, and throughout the series, many characters use his abilities to get rid of their opponents. What's really scary about him is that he can't really die, since even after getting his head chopped off, he just ends up in hell. a place he rules with impunity. I don't want to give off any specific spoilers, but this devil plays a big role in some of the most action-packed arcs of the Chainsaw Man. At number 4, we have the Control Devil, or Makima as it's more commonly known. Setting her overwhelming popularity aside, she is arguably the most complex devil on our list. First off, her ability to control anything she considers inferior to herself is completely broken. The forced manipulation she uses to crush those poor bastards in the show is just a manifestation of her insane abilities. She can also control the minds of other beings and can even teleport over long distances thanks to her controlling abilities. She uses these abilities to their max, and she takes over fiends and devils in her fight against the Gun Devil. And that brings us to the Gun Devil, who is at number 3 on our list, thanks to his overwhelming strength. As many of you have already discovered, the Gun Devil is pretty much unmatched in brute strength. This monster, which came to life after a terrorist attack, has destroyed entire cities and killed more than 1 million people in 5 minutes. His strength simply comes from our fear of firearms, and at the peak of his powers, the world was flooded with guns, which gave him unparalleled strength. To get an idea of just how strong he is, just remember that even particles of his huge body can create some of the strongest monsters you can think of. At number 2, we have the fabled Darkness Devil, a creature born out of humanity's primal fear of darkness. While devils often die and reincarnate in hell or on earth thanks to their innate ability, the Darkness Devil is so strong that it has never tasted death. In a mind-boggling show of strength, this transcendent dismantles many of the characters on this list when they get transported to hell. Being the master of darkness, it can hide itself perfectly in the shadows and then use the same darkness to slice you into 1,000 pieces. It's also implied in the manga that if a devil gets maimed by the Darkness Devil, it can lose its ability to regenerate, which is insane since it practically makes him the only immortal being in the fight. Now, before we talk about the strongest devil in Chainsaw Man, we just wanted to wish you a happy new year and hope you had a great holiday season. 2023 is going to be a big year, so please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that we can keep bringing you cool content like this. And finally, we have the Chainsaw Devil, or Pochita, who is without a doubt the strongest in this story. The reason why other devils are so hell-bent on getting hold of Denji's heart is that they have a primal fear of the Chainsaw Devil. You see, this cute-looking dog can eat a devil and permanently remove it from existence. Yeah, you heard that right. The Chainsaw Devil is the only one who can truly kill a devil. This is how he killed the World War II devil and the Nazi devils, and also removed all the atrocities caused by them from history. Add his insane strength and regeneration to the mix, and you have a devil who was considered a god among his kind. So even though there are some mighty devils in this one-of-a-kind story, none of them stand a chance against this cuddly creature. None of them. And that wraps up today's video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.